Dion win.
Hi everyone, welcome back. Maybe for the very first time, and I'm here again with another review for you. And today we'll be discussing Ryusuke Hamaguchi's latest film, Drive My Car. The director has actually released 2 films this year. We've actually had Wheel of Fortune and Fantasy at Berlinale, and Drive My Car was released at Cannes Film Festival to much praise. Both films are really worth discussing and worth seeking. But what is the kind of extra spice to this film was that he's actually based it on a Murakami short story from this very book. And to kind of make a film based on Murakami text is no mean feat, and as we know, Lee Chang-dong's Burning is one of those films that succeeded so well. So did Hamaguchi have the chops to make a Murakami work in cinema? Enough introducing, let's get talking. Drive My Car follows the story of an aging widowed actor who seeks a chauffeur. The actor turns to his go-to mechanic, who ends up recommending him a 20-year-old girl to become his driver. Despite their initial misgivings, a very special relationship develops between the two. Right, that's the basic fundamentals of the film, but there's so much more to kind of cipher through. But all I have to say first, a double Hamaguchi year is always a good one, because I have to be honest with you, I cannot pick which one's the best of the two. They are equally as good, in my humble opinion. And everything about Hamaguchi's work previously kind of shines here, and between the music, between kind of the way that he uses very intimate framing, the way he uses dialogue, he's a very talented writer. It all just combines together and makes Drive My Car into something quite special. And this is the thing, it's no mean feat to blend Murakami literature into any kind of film. It's so difficult and it's no easy feat. But what Hamaguchi does with the source, he actually kind of uses it and then he explodes it into something a lot bigger. This is actually a 3-hour film that will test your patience if you're not into kind of like these deeply humanistic kinds of cinema. Happy Hour is another example of Hamaguchi kind of going really far with a 4+ hour film. But here I think it works nicely because it's nicely paced out. It kind of takes you into different zones and different levels, and understanding characters and different people, because this is the thing, when we go into the big wide world, everybody has problems, everybody's going through different things at different times, and it's that sense of understanding of what people are going through is so quintessential. And I think it's kind of one of the main catharses of this film. And as you kind of go through it, it's so heavy within its subject matter, but it's quite rewarding, and it's kind of builds into something quite, there's a nice mystique to it, but it kind of envelops into something that's a bit more life-affirming at times. And it will just take you on this kind of like roller coaster of emotion that Hamaguchi is known for. And that's what I really loved about this film, is that understanding that Hamaguchi's kind of got the best out of a Murakami, but has kind of maintained it within his kind of natural juices that he's so well known for. And because of this kind of really elongated narrative, the character development just develops so organically and nicely. It just builds into something a bit more connective, because that's the thing, if you have a rapport with characters, a film works so much better. And this was kind of that film where I thought to myself, yes, it really does work. And I think Hidetoshi Nishijima, who plays Yusuke, who is kind of the main character in this film, what I really loved about him, he kind of takes you on this journey. And it's not a journey about kind of understanding what he's going through, but it's a journey that we can all connect with and we can all empathize with. And that's what I truly love about Hamaguchi. I think when we go to Wheel of Fortune and Fantasy, we kind of had this kind of same kind of connective rapport with all 3 different stories that was in this. But this is the talent of Hamaguchi. He is one of these writers that can just really transcend any sense of emotion by dialogue, and his kind of like really tight framed kind of close-ups always work so well. And to kind of gaze into somebody's soul is to look at their body language and to understand more of what they're going through. I think it's a very emotionally driven film that has a lot of kind of layers to it. And to be honest with you, it kind of requires multiple viewings if you are kind of into that kind of thing. It has so much to kind of cipher and discuss, and I'd really recommend it. So thank you very much for watching this. I'll be back with Paul Verhoeven's Benedetta review next. So I'll catch you later. Bye.